CCOM² can be used as a standalone platform to analyze asset and vulnerability security data. Simply log into your secure account at ccom.abedgraham.com. Download, complete, and upload the CSV Asset Input Template. Then view your analyzed results in the section below. Let's look at an example. Here, we have a completed template for the fictitious St. Joseph's Hospital. The asset data is on the left. The vulnerability data is on the right. And in the middle, the CCOM asset type is selected from a shortlist for each identified asset. This list contains the most common assets encountered in a hospital network. We now return to the portal page, upload our template, and see the processed results immediately, with 100 assets and 300 CVEs identified, that we can download as a CSV report. As part of third-party integrations, these reports can be visualized directly in the dashboards of your security product of choice. The report contains 3 tabs, summarizing institutional risk, risks per asset, and risks per vulnerability, based on the key themes of clinical risk, organizational risk, financial risk, regulatory risk, and finally, total risk, which is a summary of the previous themes. Here on the Institutional tab, risk is summarized using a heat map made of a 12-grade red, amber, green system. Under the Asset tab, we see the asset details on the left, the CCOM asset type, and the number of CVEs associated with an asset, and a breakdown of risk under each of the clinical, organizational, financial, regulatory, and total risk themes. There is also a heat map to help identify risk hotspots. You can organize assets in this report under any of the theme-based headings. Finally, we go to the Vulnerabilities tab, where you can see the details of every incidence of a vulnerability across every asset. And risk is broken down again across the key clinical, organizational, financial, regulatory, and total risk themes, and an associated heat map. Here, you'll also find some regulatory alerts for individual vulnerabilities, such as for HIPAA and PCI DSS. That brings us to the end of this short video about CCOM². To find out more about trials, quotes, and third-party integrations, please visit www.abedgraham.com.